In this video, I'm going to show you some simple steps to get started on using your Doro Phone Easy 612 phone. The first thing you need to do once you've charged your Doro phone, we're going to call it the Doro phone, it's just easy to say, you open the clamshell. It's called a clamshell because it just folds quickly. And in theory, it's not too stiff, so you should be able to do it with one hand. If you look at the buttons, they do give you a clue. We'll start at the top and we'll just look down. The first thing is to turn it on. The same button symbol as you would have on a TV screen or anywhere else is just in front of us. So which button would you go for to turn the phone on?
Red.
The red one? It is this red one, and it's actually symbolised by the circle with a line going through it. Do you remember? As the on-off button. Yep. So you press that one, hold it for a few seconds. This is the first time we've turned it on. Run Startup Wizard. On the screen, it always gives you prompts.
Yes.
Yes. So there's no touch screen here, but what we have is the button just beneath it here. So we press that button. Set language, definitely yes. Automatic, no. I want to use the up and down button to go up and down this menu. Automatic, and we're going to go down one arrow to English, but practice using the arrow button to go up and down the menu. This bar, it's called a scroll bar. It's at the top, and as you scroll down using the arrow keys, you'll see that scroll bar moving down the page, showing that at the moment we've only just got to the second half and there's a lot more to go through. So, and you see now the scroll bars jump straight back to the top. We can press OK once we've chosen our language as English. Now OK is on the bottom of the screen here, and that corresponds with the first button directly underneath. Okay. Set time and date.
Yes. 2:10.
So we want to put 14:10 because it's 24-hour clock in front of us. Using the numbers 1, 4, 1, 0. And what do we press next?
Okay.
Okay, where is that button? Yep, that one. So you can see it's quite logical already, isn't it? It's easy to follow. So the date is the 30th.
31st.
Oh, of course it is. Whoops. So if you make a mistake, you'll see there isn't an arrow button to go back. Now I'm going to press the up button instead. See if we can just go up the number, down the number. Ah, well, at least we can press 3 here. See, it wouldn't let us. That's really weird. Let's do the 12. And then use the up button to go back and put a 1 in there. I think it perhaps thought it would only let you put 31 in the months that have 31 days in. So what would you press now? Do you want to press it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so there's no OK button, so
Let's save.
yeah, the one underneath save. That's it. Done. Alrighty. Set a ringtone. Yes, I think that's the important thing to do now because the volume is important, isn't it?
Mm.
I think that would suit you.
Try the next one.
There's a lot left.
Try. Oh.
Nice. Cute.
That's not bad.
14.
14.
Yep. I think it was that.
Ring.
Cool, you wouldn't miss that one. Oh. So you said 14 was the best so far. Let's listen to that again. And you can see we were carried on going down on the down button, but once it gets to the end, it just takes you back to the top, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Probably not the loudest one, but we haven't yet set the volume, so... You like that one? I think the decision is, when it's at home and it rings, will you hear it when the TV's on? But also, if you're out and about in the shops or in the bank, would you be embarrassed if it rang with that tune? So, they're what I tend to think about. And does it sound like anyone else's? Well, these ringtones don't sound like any of the modern kids' phones, so you're quite safe. So we've lost the menu, so just press up or down just to get it back on. We'll press OK to save that for now. But I need to show you. So set the volume. Yes, we want to keep saying yes, don't we, to all of these. So you're right, it wasn't completely full. Up makes it go louder.
Yeah.
You'd hear that when the telly was on, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to leave it as the loudest? Yep. Done. Text size. That's good, so you don't have to have it. So we've got normal now, I think. Let's try going down to large. Press OK and see how it comes down next. Oh, we won't be able to tell actually. That's a shame, we couldn't tell the difference. Theme, I don't know what that means. Let's have a look.
Well, that's the size, look, that's good.
So the brightness. Oh, so we've already got bigger text. All right then, great. So the theme is what colour scheme. So if you look at the colour writing and the background, what do you see if you look away and put it back again, which is easier to read? And then the next one. And then the next one. Oh, I think one or two. MMS profile is messaging. It's called multimedia, which means you can send pictures and stuff. Well, you don't necessarily need to do that, but we'll just have a look at it quickly. Leave it as Virgin setting. Don't think we needed to even click on that really. So that's actually done everything for you. Let's look at these symbols at the top. So at the top left, you've got the signal. Oh, now we've got a second bar. If we went closer to the window, you should see that pick up more. So always check if you've got a signal. If you turn it on, it may take a few seconds to get the signal. You've got a symbol there next to the music thing. This one here is the battery. So it looks like it's full, which is good news. And it's in white, it's not in red. Virgin is your company, the company you're using for your phone. You've got the December as a date, menu and name. Let's just click on that. ICE. That's the most important one to set, isn't it? Because someone can access ICE, your in case of emergency. To type in a box, you've got to have it ready to tap into. So if you can't actually type at the moment, you're just viewing that. So look at the bottom options in these two. Where is it? There
edit.
and there.
Edit is this
Edit.
one.
That button. Brilliant. Yep.
Right.
So now you can see there's the flashing cursor saying
Oh,
type
right,
in there.
right, okay.
So how do you delete?
It's not clear.
Clear. Yeah. So you've got to touch the keys the right amount of times to
Yeah.
get the M. One tap for M. One tap for A. The name is fine now, so what do you need to do to get to the next bit? Yep. That's it. So you pressed it, held it, so it deletes the whole thing in one go. Yeah, which is great. So you don't have to keep pressing it. So we've come to the ICE bit. So in case of emergency, you're going to put all your details in first, and then an emergency contact after.
This one.
So your name needs to be, yeah. So to get in that box, is it flashing to type in that box? You press edit. Good.
Yeah, B.
Yeah. So to then move to the next box, because you want to keep going, you want to
Do I-
not save it yet.
do-
You want to carry on adding information.
Right, so what do I do then?
So you can't see everything now, but you can see there's a little bar that says there's a long page to go down.
All right, so we do this.
You use your arrow key, yep, downward arrow, and it automatically puts the next box ready for you to type in.
Right.
So this next window shows you that the text input is numbers, because it says 1, 2, 3. So they're looking for a number. If you start to type in the day of your birthday, so you got that by pressing the star button,
Yeah.
and then to move up or down you use your arrow key. By pressing the down key it'll keep going along all the options.
Oh,
I would go for that one.
that one, so you press that.
Yep.
Let's go with 17 to 7.
So you can put details like height, weight and language if it's going to be different to the country that you're in, if it's going to be really relevant, but I would just carry on for now.
Weight.
If you're in
12 stone.
you can put it in, but you're not in that right box. You need to go up to the weight box to type in the weight.
Weight. 12.
And it says numbers, so that's right.
12 stone. Can I put a stone in?
It doesn't want you to put numbers in, so I don't know how you can do that. These are really important to put in there. That's the main things, isn't it? So
Got contact 2 there, look.
yeah,
Contact
go
1.
up again then, and
Contact
press.
1.
You need to change contact 1 because we've not put one in. So what would you press? Edit it. So you want to press that top button to edit, to set the contact. So contact 1, press your options, because that's the only other button they've given you to use apart from back.
This one?
Yep. So then it says, what do you want to do? Well, you haven't got one, so you need to add it. So we haven't got anything to save yet, so we need to press. So no one's in the phone book, so we can't add. What we're going to do is come back to this one, then press back.
Back.
Because we need to put some numbers in your phone book. Go back again. We're going to go to the very beginning menu, back again. Press back again. To add a contact into your phone book, go to menu. So you've got phone book as your menu and press OK. So new contact you want to put as your next of kin, the person who's going to be contacted if anything happens. Then we can get that added to your ICE. So it's suggesting new contacts, so you've highlighted that option, but what do you want to do with it? Do you want to add a new contact or do you want to go back?
Add.
You want to add it, yep. So name first. As you can see by the person, the picture of the person next to that box. And again, we're entering letters at the moment. Good. So we've just put a space using the bottom key and we've just pressed it once because that symbol means a space.
Right.
What's contained in that line, and then you wait and there's a space ready to go, and then you can type the rest of the surname.
Right. I'll put.
So from scrolling down, when you're entering a landline, you do have to enter the area code, but you don't put a space, so just put the whole area code and the landline number all in one. So what I'd like to show you next is how to add the person you've just typed into the phone book into the in case of emergency, into this ICE section here. So we're going to go into, we're going to scroll up to go to ICE. So you're selecting ICE, so press OK. And then you're going to add, you're going to go and edit, just scroll down the ICE contact. So you've got your own name in there and your own details, but you then want to add that contact 1. Contact 1 is selected now. To add that person, now you've got a phone number in your contacts, in your phone book, you can now add them. So press options, first of all. And then you want to add one, so press OK. So that's the person you're going to add. Press OK. If you had entered more people in your phone book, you would have seen different names in the list. So now that's saved as your contact 1. I'm going to see if you can now go to your phone book and start from scratch and add a second person to your phone book. I'm going to show you something now. Where you are at the moment, you're in ice, yeah, in case of emergency. So we don't want to go for that, so we're going to press back. Now we're in the phone book, which is where we want it to be. So to add a new person, look at the options on the screen, read everything in front of you, and then read the buttons of what to do. So to add a new contact, you've highlighted new contact, and that's what you want to do, so you're going to press add. So you can put, you know, family, doctor, anybody in there. So this is the contact name. So if you press the wrong one, to go back you press clear, yeah. And remember, if you wanted to delete the whole word, you press and hold. You've got to press fast. If you want to get the second letter on that key, you've got to press it faster. So you've got to press 4 twice, really fast. Got it. Okay. So to put my mobile in, that's the next one. And you'll realise most people use mobiles these days instead of landlines. That's why I've done it. Once happy with the number, press save. And that comes up as saved. So you've got 2 people in your phone. Let's go back and look at some of the other functions on the phone.